Hey guys, what are we doing?
Cool. Oh, thank you for taking time out of your very busy evening to be part of this presentation. I really appreciate it. So by the end of today's presentation, I will have briefly outlined 8 foundation attributes in the emergency management leadership model, and I'll then take more of an in-depth look at a couple of my favourites of the attributes. But to begin today, I want you to imagine a time where you had to step up as a leader, whether it be at work or in your everyday life. Or there were probably occasions when you needed to lead, or times when you were being a leader and you didn't even realise until after the fact. Whenever these occasions did occur, I can assure you that you would have been displaying at least some of the 8 attributes I'm about to explain. All of us at some point here have studied some sort of leadership. You may have even studied this exact topic. Well, have a think about some of the leadership attributes you may have had at the time, or what life skills you employ to take hold of that situation, especially at work. Over the next 20 or so minutes, I'll outline the 8 attributes, hone in on a couple which I think are particularly important in the MFS and that I can very much relate to. And those 2 attributes are self-motivation and initiative. So the outline for tonight, we'll talk about the 8 foundational attributes and the 2 that I've selected. I'll tell you why I selected those attributes and the time I look to improve them. And I'll explain how I feel like I sit with those attributes now, and also, most importantly, how they fit within the MFS. To do this, I'll use this PowerPoint presentation. I'll have a couple of videos, one will run for a couple of minutes, the other one I'll cut short, and I may even have some motivational music.
Ooh, let's go.
So let's begin with the model itself and its 8 attributes. First one, self-confidence. Self-confidence involves making decisions, taking control of the situation and seeing it through to the end. Sometimes this means choosing not to act. A leader must be self-assured and ready to take decisive action when needed. Courage. Courage is the strength to do what is right simply because it is right. It means having the resolve to persist despite opposition or challenges in order to achieve your goal. It also involves making tough decisions, acknowledging your mistakes and learning from them. Empathy. Empathy is the ability to connect with and understand another person's feelings. It plays a crucial role in establishing rapport and fostering strong work relationships. Initiative, which I'll talk about more, but initiative is the readiness and capability to take action. A leader recognises what needs to be done and takes the necessary steps even without explicit instructions or guidance. Teams are more likely to rally around a leader who acts with decisiveness. Integrity. Integrity involves acting with honesty and adhering to established principles of ethical conduct. Loyalty. Loyalty means offering unwavering support to peers, team members and management. Must be earned to be expected. Leaders risk losing their team's respect if they don't demonstrate loyalty to management and fail to advocate for their team's needs and concerns. Self-motivation, which we'll talk more about, but self-motivation is the internal drive to achieve success. The enthusiasm and determination of a highly motivated leader inspires them to accomplish their goals. Sound judgment. Sound judgment is the skill to form accurate opinions, estimates or conclusions based on a given set of circumstances. Leaders rely on both intellect and common sense to make well-founded decisions. Effective leaders must also be capable of making sound judgments swiftly and under pressure. Very important in our role. So success as a leader isn't assured solely by these foundational traits, but being aware of the value is crucial for effective leadership. Emergency management leaders should build upon their personal strengths and strive to develop additional valuable qualities. So the 2 attributes I've chosen to expand on are self-motivation and initiative, which by the end of the presentation you'll see somewhat go hand in hand. I'll start with self-motivation. Personally, I think self-motivation can be summed up in 5 words. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Now can you just keep the lights going, mate?
Roger.
This is an advert.
This game, you're not ready.
I don't want to live in a hole anymore. It makes me feel poor.
We are poor, but we're happy.
Come see, come stop. Anyway, the views are better above ground. Honey, I'm 7 non-Fox years old now. My father died at 7.5. I don't want to live in a hole anymore. And I'm going to do something about it.
The fear is never reaching your potential.
That's it.
That always falling short, always quitting before you're done, always procrastinating, always not doing the right thing, and then one day you're an old man.
Yep.
And you look back and go, God, I could have been great.
Yep.
I could have been great.
In life, folks, you cannot change your life unless you change something.